What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Guys and girls. There's girls as well. I hope there is. The messages have been a little bit like crazy lately. I'm not gonna lie. Just the past day, they've been a little crazy. I got some sleep. We definitely touched on some pretty deep topics in the past videos. I know there's still a few that haven't even been released yet, but just like thinking back on it after there was like that was a really big download that needed to come out. I kind of um I kind of like targeted it on one person, but like just like the universality, the like overall just resonance of the whole entire message from that one person was really strong. I feel like it was even like a little bit profound. It definitely like opened my own personal psyche, my own personal perspective up a lot. So for that person, I'm super grateful. Just like to be able to have the opportunity to money aside and everything, just like to have the opportunity to see things from that kind of perspective. um I appreciate you for that. um I really do. I always appreciate somebody that um can give me an ability to like question my own moral compass, right? My ability to like stretch my moral compass farther to see things differently, right? um I feel like that, like the lesson in and of itself for me was worth way more than any dollar amount. Just the different perspective that I had. I don't even know, like looking back on it, was the person even serious? I don't know. Like it was like just like to think about that. Just, you know what I'm saying. Let's take a look and see though what's coming out for you guys. Hope y'all are having a good day. Is anything even real? I don't even know. We can just be friends. I just want to be your friend. We don't have to be weird or anything. We can just be friends. Is it okay? Can we just be friends? You don't have to make things so complicated and like, you know? We have Uranus with freedom. You could be cutting someone out of a picture or something. Uranus is kind of like, right? It's like the higher octave of Mercury. Right? Mercury can be tricksters. Mercury can just be, somebody could just be kind of like getting like a wild feather up their ass, right? We deal with a Taurus. Somebody just getting like a wild feather up their ass. I feel like somebody needed, right? Uranus can be like really sudden revelations, really sudden desires, things that really come up out of the blue. Somebody could be cutting someone out of a picture. Uranus. We have freedom. Or you're setting yourself free from someone or something. Maybe you're like learning that maybe someone didn't have your best intentions in heart, or take a look and see. What do we have coming out for the collective? We have discovery. Moon and Leo. Wow. That's beautiful. Uh, the first thing I notice here is there's this magnet and there's that lock, but the lock has a key in it. Um, they're sitting on the floor. It looks like on hardwood floor. It looks like an area rug. Um, you know, how do I say it? Like it's like, but then there's this lady here, and you can see she has this blue and this red outfit on, and a bird around her neck. I'm not sure if there's got to be some symbology there. Um, right, there could be like somebody could have really had like an expansion, or they could have like really expanded or kind of mixed together their frustrations or their passions a little bit too much instead of like, I don't know, it's like somebody discovered like something different. It's like maybe they were putting up with like really like being mistreated by people a lot. You have Moon in Leo, so we're being reflective of Leo energy, but then there's also this Uranus energy here, which is in Taurus, so that's like a T-square, right? The square aspect is difficult. It's tense, right? They're both of the same modality, meaning they're going to move the same but through a different element. We have reflect on your priorities, Moon in Aquarius, so that's actually a T-square. An opposition between the Leo energy and the Aquarius energy. And then there is another planet or point that is 90 degree 90 yeah 90 degrees, so it would be like a right angle, and then the obtuse line, right? That's the obtuse. Is that the obtuse? Yeah. Is that what it is? I think it is. No, that's the angle. It's not an obtuse angle. It's a right angle. The line that I can't remember what it's called, that connects the 2 points of the 90-degree angle, that creates a like a T-square is what they call it. So it's like it's half of a square. So imagine a square with an X in the center. There would be 2 of these shapes that would create the X, right? You get what I'm saying, though. It's a right triangle. Is that what it is? Yeah, I think it's called a right triangle. There's a right triangle, which would be in opposition, 180 degrees apart, and then another point connecting the 2 points that were 180 degrees apart, right? So you can imagine it creates almost like a wedge, or it creates like tension. Because they're all, and it's fixed energy that we're looking at, which is the most difficult because it doesn't want to move, it doesn't want to change, right? We see this Aquarian energy here. You can see she's got this pot of water on her head. She's trying to reflect on what is important to her. We have this Uranus energy that's like, fuck it, just cut it out, right? Fuck it, chuck it in the bucket, right? Like, and then there's this Leo energy that's like an awe in there, discovering something deeper about themselves, right? They were able to attract like a commitment, or they were able to unlock something about themselves, to discover something deeper about themselves. Maybe with the help of another person, right? Something intimate. You can tell it's like an intimate moment in this photo. Somebody could have realized like maybe they were in a relationship and they really weren't with the nicest, or maybe they weren't with the best of person that they could have been, right? Maybe they came to the discovery of somebody that actually had good morals and good values, and it made them reflect, or just like kind of like take a second look at what they're actually doing in their life. This Leo moon energy, right? Leo moon energy, a lot of times, because Leo likes to be recognized, or Leo is recognized for their shine, but it's like the Leo moon is reflective of that. They can be very theatrical. They can have very it's emotional, right? It's very big emotions. They can be very big givers. They like to give, and they like to a lot of times maybe that giving of the Leo moon can be taken for granted, or it can be people can take advantage of it. I feel like you really came to the conclusion, it's like you really saw, someone really showed you their true colors in something. Or it was like someone else just like was real with you, like they were actually real with you, and it made you discover something about another person in your life. It just gave you a different perspective on something. I don't think you were really expecting it. it kind of could have even came out of the blue, or it kind of could have just like caught you off guard a little bit. I don't feel like you were expecting something to have such a big impact on you, on your psyche, as it did. We'll do this one. What is the current path that the collective right now is walking? So what path are you currently on? We have the path of the Lovers. So this is love. What is that from? Cinderella or something, I think. The Lovers, that's a choice, right? It's a choice in how you're going to pursue these authentic feelings, right? Are you going to, right? Sometimes it can be really intense in the heat of the moment when you discover like a soul connection like that. Make sure to like, don't allow it to completely consume you, right? There's temptation. Somebody's feeling really tempted by you. You need to reflect on what's important to you right now, and you need to move accordingly. What must be accepted for this pile of people, for this group of people, or whoever this is resonating for? We have Leo energy, Aquarius energy, and Uranus, which is could be even like I've got my Uranus. Uranus is an Aquarius for me. Okay. The King of Swords came out, and the Hierophant. Okay, what must be accepted? The Six of Pentacles. That what must be accepted is that you're only accepting relationships where there's an equal and a balanced give and take, right? You're not really interested in relationships where it's like you're giving everything, or it's like you are doing everything and you're not getting anything in return. Those kind of relationships are just kind of unimportant to you right now. I feel like relationships that, especially ones where you're able to get kind of personal with people where you're able to share your spiritual gifts with people, or your, just even like your bits of wisdom. It doesn't have to be monetary. The pentacles usually are monetary, but it can even just be like energetic support, right? It can even just be like a kind voice through a time of struggle, or a word of advice for somebody that's going through something very practical and in the real world. But there's something about it being really balanced, It's like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine kind of energy, where it's like nobody's going to be like left out in the cold. Nobody's going to be left with nothing, right? We will always make sure that like each other has everything that we need, kind of energy. So that's what must be accepted, is the equality and the balance of the giving and the taking, right? Where it's like when you are able to give, or when you're able to give someone a gift, you're able to do it very happily. You're able to be very, like, you get more excited about the look on the person's face when you give them a gift, as opposed to being really focused on what you're able to receive. But it's like, how can I give you what you're needing in a way that makes you feel more fulfilled? I think that as soon as you really like remove the self out of your service, right? When you stop trying to service the self, and you really focus on the person that you're serving and making them happy, just something will just change for you, right? You'll have like that Uranian like flash of lightning that will just be like, oh, whoa, dude, like, I don't know. What must be what's the word I'm looking for? What must be released? What needs to be released at this time? The Hermit. the isolation, the over-analyzing of the self, the locking away of your light. There could have been a purpose as to why you needed to go into hermit mode in the past. More than likely to heal something about yourself, or more than likely to, reclaim the parts of yourself that you had given away in the past, right? It's important sometimes, especially if you are somebody that is naturally of service to people. You're naturally, you're a king, right? Kings are of service, right? People will be like, oh no, you're a king, you get served. No, you don't. That's not true at all. If you look at any royal, anything, if you look at any president, any leader, right, they are always at the service of the people, right? You'll see them going to charity things. You'll be seeing them going to all of these different events and things and setting up things to help serve the people that they rule over, right? They're very much so at the service of, the people that they oversee. So it's not, right, you need to look at something from a different perspective, is really what it's asking you to do, is to look at something in a different perspective. Don't look at things only from your perspective, but maybe even try and get into that empathic energy. And I feel like the only way in the past that you were able to get into that, or to even be able to fathom the idea of changing your perspective, was to actually sit down and understand what your truest perspective was. And in order to do that, it's almost like you had to isolate your solar, or your star energy, so that you were able to really take a long look in the mirror and understand what it is that you really felt, or what your true core values and purposes were. But now I feel like it's time for you to get out of that hermit mode and to reintegrate yourself into into society, or into a group of people, because I feel like there's a really important love connection, or there's a really important soulmate, or there's really important relationships that are going to be being formed in the really near future. So you need to stop being so isolated, and that's really the hardest part about the Hermit card, is the reintegration after the period of isolation, is reintegrating yourself and getting yourself accustomed to being around more people and being more active in communities, more communicative, more open to actually relating to people. And that would mean that what you discovered about yourself, you now have to kind of set it in concrete, make it your firm foundation, but you also need to not remain so fixed in it that you're unable to take on the perspective of another person. Right, you need to be able to either set your perspective so firmly that it can't be swayed by another person, which we're talking about fixed energy, so that would make the most sense. But also, it could be better even if you had it somewhat, movable, because when you're talking to people and you're relating to people, you want to be able to understand where they're coming from and what they're trying to convey to you, right? There's always opportunities to listen to different people and grow and change. We have these Six of Wands for your challenge. I feel like, your joints or your muscles or something might be a little bit stiff. You might be a little bit there's victory. You're victorious. I feel like just for the fact that you were able to grow independently. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. What's the source of knowledge? I really like this card right here. Don't be showing me that motherfucking King Cups, dude. I swear to God, he pisses me off. Okay, he doesn't piss me off. He just makes me really uncomfortable. You can see he's in a wheelchair. He's not on a horse. He's on a wheelchair. It's the Six of Wands, though. So he has that laurel, wreath on his afro. You have two sixes, right? The Lovers is a 6 card as well. And then Virgo is the 6th sign. So you have a lot of 6 energy coming out here. So there's something could be about the health, body health as well. Virgo energy being of service is coming out really strong. We also have strong Mercury energy because we have the Lovers, which is Gemini, which is the third sign. So like 36 could be a number of significance, or 63. We have 663. What is card is the Hermit? I don't remember. The Lovers is the 6th card though. So we have 666 and then the Hermit, which I think is 11, right? Or fuck, I don't know, dude. Get your life together, dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. Actually, I don't care. Okay. Can we get the source of knowledge? Like what, the source of knowledge, like what is it about, like what card could you lay down, like, okay, so let's say that like how am I certain that what you say is true, right? How can, like what can you lay down that would make me believe that I should listen to you, kind of energy? What's your source of knowledge? The Page of Pentacles. I feel like your works, right? Your results, your lifestyle, right? Because you can talk a really good game, but your life can be a ginormous shithole, right? You could be a mess, right? We can all make words sound cool. We can all make words sound really cool, but at the end of the day, you need to clean your own life up. You need to clean your own life up. The same way that I have to clean my own life up, right? My phone's charging right now. I gotta go take a shower, and then I have to take my dog out, and then it's kind of sunny out. I think it's really cold, though. Anyways, stop fucking shuffling the goddamn cards, dude. With your fucking shuffling ass, dude. Nobody wants to hear you shuffle. Hey, guess what? Oh, perfect. What must be accepted? That kind of took a weird turn. The 3 of Swords. We also have the 9. We have 369 is really coming out strong in this reading. The 3 of Swords, what must be accepted, or the outcome, is the 3 of Swords, right? It's like, just because you've healed, and just because you're at this place, and just because you are reintegrating yourself into society, doesn't mean that you backpedal. It doesn't mean that you reopen things of the past or allow yourself to fall back into the negative cycles. Can we give me one more for that 3 of Swords? That was like a weird turn, right? It's just like, right? You can't allow yourself, right? Because you're still fragile, right? You're still healing. Healing is a process. Healing is something that you don't really ever stop healing, right? You don't ever stop focusing on your health. You have to focus on your health every day. You have to focus on healing yourself every single day. And I think that the only way that you're going to truly get yourself out of this dark, gloomy energy, because even in the center of your reading of what must be released is this Hermit card, which it's like they're not too far off from each other, right? They're looking like it's pretty similar in those backgrounds, or just in, you know, just this one looks, the wounds look a little fresh, which is the outcome. I think that you need to take more time, as cool as it may sound and as ready as you might feel that you are to get out of hermit mode. I do believe that there's still, it's like, you might have the wounds of your heart, right? You might have the swords out, and you might have stitches over the parts of your heart that are bleeding or that were bleeding, but it doesn't change the fact that, like, the sutures of that were at one point in time, the holes where somebody's knives went into your heart, and like, that's a really painful energy. The 3 of Swords hurts. Like, it fucking hurts. It's not a comfortable energy, right? It can be literally, like, painful in your body. I think that you need to allow those, like, your heart to kind of acclimate itself, right? Allow yourself to, like, get back to a place where, you know, you're going to have the scars of these wounds forever, right? When you get an energy like this, like, if you ever get an energy like this, it's not something that usually resolves itself very quickly. It's usually there will usually be a some sort of lasting effect on your life for the rest of your life. When you pull a Three of Swords, and it's a true Three of Swords, which it's coming out as the outcome, which would talk about that this is more than likely something that you've been battling for a long time. The Lovers card, which is the path you're walking, you could be like even trying to like rekindle a relationship with an ex, or this could just be talking about the fact that relationships tend to, at some point in time, whether we like it or not, they do hurt. Especially when you are thinking about this person and everything that you're doing. It's like you think about how your moves will affect this person before you make any decision, as you should in any committed relationship. Now, there could be pain and heartache because somebody that you were in a long-term committed relationship is deciding to, they're making a move with another person. They could be like the first one to kind of like get back into the dating world before you, or it's like they found someone really good before you. You're being asked to really embody this Knight of Wands energy and find it within your healing heart to be happy, like truly happy for this person, right? You might still be a little bit like bruised or damaged, or like not necessarily, you're never going to be the same again, right? You'll never be the same again. You'll always feel the effects of this for the rest of your life. It was something, right? It was a serious, there was something really serious, right? It changed you forever. In the same way that the love that you shared with this person at one point in time changed you forever, is the same exact way that the breakup, but also the person that you at one point in time loved so much, being potentially in a very healthy, happy, and committed relationship is another thing you have to accept and learn to truly be happy in your heart. Even if you're still by yourself and you get to see this person that you at one point in time did have a lot of love for, right? You need to reflect on your priorities. That was a long fucking message, dude. You fucking talk too much, lady. All right, cool. Well, I'm really glad that I was able to help you there. So the Ten of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. I just want to see you do something fucked up, right? Can you just like stop acting so fucking like good all the time? I'm really not like good all the time. Like I definitely do fucked up things. Like you're acting like all fucking goody. Like I feel like you're like, oh yeah, we get it. You can do what's right. You have a good moral compass. We get it. What? But can I see that butthole though? I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. Let me see that. Show me your bullet hole. Oh no, dude, I have to go. Stop. I am an alien. Show me your butthole. Anyways, I have to go now. Ah. Where's the King of Cups? He didn't show himself a single time. He's hiding. Don't even try to show me yourself, dude. He's so stupid. Oh no, there he is. I saw his shoulder. I have to go, dude. I don't like him. He makes me so mad. He doesn't make me mad. He's cute. I feel like he's cute. The King of Cups in this deck is cute. But he's stupid. I just don't like it. It's just retarded, dude. Stupid little smile. Why are you smiling like that? Don't smile like that. Like, why are you... Don't do that. Oh, they're smiling like that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know. I just heard H&R puff, H&R bun snuff. I gotta go, dude. This is just chaotic now. Okay, so if you're curious what I'm an Alien, Show Me Your Butthole is, so like back in the days, like when like the Razor, remember the Razor flip phones? 29 on the timer. But you know the Razor flip phones where it's like the Motorola like Razor phones? You know what I'm talking about? Okay. My sister's best friend when she was growing up, her name was Katie, but she had this like So we all had like the razors, right? Hers broke or something, I don't know, but she had to get like this really weird like phone that had an antenna that you like pulled the little antenna out of the phone. It was so stupid, and I don't know why it just stuck with me. But she said she like pulled the phone out, and she was acting like the phone was talking, and she said, "I'm an alien. Show me a butthole." And it stuck with me forever. I was probably like 6 or 7, maybe 9 or 10 when she said that, and I was just thinking about it lately. So that's all I got for you. I had to go take a shower. I just woke up. I woke up, Ramblin' Mike was playing. Fuck, it was kind of annoying, dude. I was a little frustrated at first. I was like, who the fuck? Oh, my phone was overheating because I was laying on top of it. I was like, what the fuck is happening, dude? You guys know Ramblin' Mike, right? He's an OG, dude. He's an OG tarot card reader. Y'all know Ramblin' Mike. What's wrong with you? Go watch some Ramblin' Mike. Stop watching me. He's cool. He's very positive. I like that. He's got good vibes, right? The accepted, right? He's got good vibes. He also has like a good community, right? Of people, right? He's got like he's an OG, right? He's an OG tarot card reader. So it's like he's got the OG tarot card, like the tarot, whatever the fuck you call him, the star, dude. Right, he's an OG, like, he's also been around the block, like, he's old, he has experience, as opposed to, like, listening to a young tarot card reader. He's, like, actually experienced life and all the things and stuff, the Page of Swords. Oh, yeah, Rambo Mike's cool, he's kind of fucking annoying sometimes, but, like, it was annoying just, like, waking up to it. He's hype man, right? He's a hype man. You need to get you a friend like Ramblin' Mike, dude. I gotta go now. Okay, bye.